When you practice a yoga pose, you are likely focused on stretching isolated muscles. But this standard approach misses the actual biological architecture you are reshaping. Looking at this diagram, you see the true target of the practice. This is the fascial web, a continuous three-dimensional connective tissue matrix holding your skeleton together. It conducts mechanical force, interstitial fluid, and bioelectric signals directly from your feet to your head. To experience this firsthand, we are going to walk through a short 6-minute guided sequence called Worm Trial 14. This progression is designed to hydrate your fascial web and release the deep internal adhesions that limit your range of motion. Mastering these movements converts mechanical tension into a signal for cellular remodeling, initiating a process that updates how your structural network distributes weight. Find a quiet space and lay out your mat. As we move through these steps, lead with curiosity. Let the tissue respond at its own pace. Step 1 is Tadasana, or mountain pose. Stand tall with your feet together or hip-width apart. Feel your soles firmly rooting into the floor. Hold this stance for 8 to 12 slow breaths. As you feel the tension rise up the full length of your body, whisper your first cue. I align. Next, we transition to step 2, Uttanasana. Slowly hinge forward from the hips. Let your head hang heavy toward the floor to begin decompressing your spine. You are targeting a continuous posterior fascial chain. As shown here, the tension originates in the feet, runs up your calves and hamstrings, and extends entirely up your back and into your scalp. While folded, introduce a gentle side-to-side sway. This small movement invites the internal layers of tissue to glide past one another. Softly whisper your second cue. I release. These opening holds act as deliberate decompressions. By elongating these structural sleeves, you create the space required for your tensional network to bear weight without buckling. Step wide for step 3, extended triangle pose. Turn your front foot outward, reach to your shin, and extend your opposite arm straight up. This historical photo of BKS Iyengar demonstrates static tension. A precise, long hold creates space between the skin and connective tissues. Look at the structural tension line from his back foot, pulling taut across the torso into the raised hand. Breathe directly into that side body web. Maintain the tension and whisper, I open. Now transition to step 4, Warrior 2. Bend your front knee deeply and extend both arms parallel to the floor. Sink into the stance to engage the deep fascial connections through your inner thighs and pelvis. Returning to our earlier illustration, you can see the physical mechanism at work. Holding this steady load forces fluid through the tissue matrix, rehydrating the ground substance and realigning collagen fibers. Hold this stance steady, feeling the load transfer through your structure, and whisper, I stand in my power. Sustained tension across these stances provides mechanical input to your nervous system, allowing tight tissues to safely yield. Move down to the mat for step 5, Child's Pose. Sit back on your heels and fold your torso forward until your forehead rests on the ground. Allow the entire front plane of your body to soften. Let your chest spread wide across your knees and direct your breath deep into your pelvic bowl. In this position of physical yielding, whisper, I rest in wholeness. Finally, move to step 6, Corpse Pose. Lie flat on your back, extend your legs outward, rest your arms by your sides, and close your eyes. During this stillness, the connective web rehydrates its ground substance. It absorbs fluid and integrates the mechanical signals generated by the active poses. Hold this for 5 to 10 minutes. Witness the subtle internal sensations of your living web settling. True remodeling requires this final phase. Without stillness, the nervous system cannot lock in changes to the matrix. Take a deep breath in. Now slowly transition out of the pose and return to a standing position. Perform a quick body scan. You should feel a distinct increase in internal spaciousness and a sense of whole body connection from your feet to your head. This reclaimed space is the result of reversing the chronic fascial compressions caused by daily sitting and stress. For the best results, repeat this sequence daily. If you want to master the mechanics of fascial alignment, check the video description for a link to BKS Iyengar's manual, Light on Life. The human body functions as a single resonant instrument, an interconnected network tuned by breath, tension, and sustained intention.